Hey, Jimmy here from Jimmy's Rebuilders. I found another one here I thought some of y'all might be interested in. This is kind of off my usual stuff, but this is kind of stuff I like to do. Get his cars like this I can fix myself, because you don't need a lot of frames, you don't need a lot of equipment to build it. I mean, the average guy can just fix this that has a little bit of skill. Mechanical know-how can fix something like this and have you a good car for like $12.50 plus the fees, which the fees might be $150, $200, but that's the way it is. And but man, this thing is a 2011 Civic, and this thing could be a real easy fix. It's hard to tell from a distance, but man, if you need a good car just to get you back and forth to work or whatever y'all need, just a second car, kid's car, whatever, this would be a good one here. Instead of going to a used car lot and paying $3,000 or $4,000, maybe a couple thousand down, a bunch of payments and stuff, you could pay this thing that they want like $12.50. I think that's what it is, $12.50 buy it now. But you can get something like this and fix it on your spare time. I mean, look around, find your hood. Sometimes you can find a hood on eBay, a color match hood, get it shipped to you, might be a little bit more. But if you don't have painting skills, you get your hood like that and stick it on there. A white one, there's probably a million white ones. And get your headlight, get that top of that core support, radiator condenser. Man, you're off and running, because no windshield damage, no airbags. From a distance, it looks pretty good. You know, you can't tell sometimes till you get up and actually look at one, which is the best thing to do. But sometimes it's real hard when cars are located kind of far from you. You just don't have the time sometimes. But $12.50, you can take a chance on this, and you can turn around and sell it for $12.50 more likely. But anyway, man, this thing looked like it had good tires on it. But look at this thing, man. It's a four-door sedan, Civic, 2011. But look at this thing. It's pretty nice. Man, no airbags went off that I could see on here. Windshield looked good. I couldn't tell definitely, but I think the windshield is okay. But at least the windshields on these things are not that much. For a couple $100 on a windshield, if you had to replace one. It's not like these new cars where it could be a couple of thousand. But man, you get your headlight, you could probably, just to get this thing inspected, depends on your state, I think you can get your headlight, just kind of straighten that fender out and get your hood, a radiator, and a top of core sport, and get it all together where it looks pretty decent. You probably get this thing inspected without just doing spinning a whole lot on this thing. You have your driver. But man, the back of this thing looks good, and it's not hybrid, none of that stuff. You know, this thing will probably get over 30 miles a gallon. I don't know why people buy these hybrid cars, and you get something like this and probably get over 30 without all that. And the book of this thing, white, 1.8, front-wheel drive, automatic, 4-cylinder, blah, blah, blah. It says it has a value of $72.53. I don't know, but it has 135,000 miles, which, man, this is nothing on a Honda Civic. And it's probably got a New York title, so it's probably a New York car, but the closest yard was probably Scranton, Pennsylvania, so I think that's probably why it went there. But anyway, a lot of these have a pretty strict inspection standard, so it's car inspection on these things, so it may not be a whole lot wrong underneath this thing. But look at this thing. Here's the lot number and stuff. Scranton, Pennsylvania. But look at this thing. It's hard to tell from the pictures, but it looks like this might be just an easy fix. Because I bet this thing runs and drives. I think it does. I can't remember, but you know, at least you jump it off and be going. Here's all the good. But look how clean this is there's no residue and stuff in the. A lot of times outdoors you get that residue from the ice and snow and all that crap is kind of caked in there. This looks pretty clean. Under the hood looks clean. Look, I don't see any rust in here. A lot of times you can tell on these cars up north where there'd be a lot of rusted bolts and stuff, but I don't see, from this picture and the detail, I don't see a lot of problems there. I think you'd be in good shape here. You know, it's hard to tell underneath this plastic. You can't tell what's damaged, but I have a feeling it's probably radiator condenser. And, you know, the radiators aren't too expensive. Let's see what it is. Look how clean this thing is. Seats look good. No, you can't tell if it's got a check engine light on or not because the car's not running. But that's showing the mileage and whatever there. And anyway, but look how clean this thing is. No airbags. I don't see any airbags at all went off in this thing. Man, look how clean. Look, the driver's seat looks how clean it is. You know, these Hondas, even the cloth seats, these things will last a long time. They handle wear really well. The carpets look decent from a picture here, but look on there's no, they hadn't detailed this car out more than likely, and that's just the way, they got it. And look how clean it is around the door jambs and stuff here. Back end looks good. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this back end at all. And let's see. Front end looks good. I mean, it looks good enough. I mean, you can fix this thing pretty easy. I have a feeling without going into too much detail, but I don't think, you might probably need a bumper bar on here. And let's see. But, man, that's it. But anyway, I just thought I'd pass this on. If somebody was needing a good car, work car for the kids or whatever, car to go back and forth to school, or just a third car or something to have. This thing beats the heck out of anything. I think this probably beat the heck out of anything new you could buy. And one thing I think this car is an Allstate insurance car. Don't hold me to that, but I think this was an Allstate insurance car. And these things usually, why I buy from insurance companies, there's more likely the car was, like my dad said, it was running when it had a wreck. So it had to be, at least it was running, and when it was wrecked. So a lot of times you buy these cars off a used car lot, you don't know how, somebody got rid of them for a reason, more likely. But on these deals, I think you have a better chance. I'd rather have one mechanically sound with a good transmission and stuff than have one and worry about a salvage title and stuff, or worry about a car that had a clean title. That's just, I don't know. That's just me. On a 211, who cares if it's got a salvage or a rebuilt title on it? 211, nobody cares. It going down the road, nobody cares looking at it if it's got a rebuilt title. But anyway, I just thought I'd pass this along. I saw this thing. I thought maybe somebody's looking for a good car. This would be a good one. I mean, the thing looks, this is good stuff here. 7 days. I don't know how much time left on it. He's only got a few days on this thing, 6/21. So, don't have a lot of time left on it. But anyway, look at this thing here. But anyway, I'll pass this along to you. I just saw this and I thought maybe this might be a good one for somebody needing a car. But anyway, I'll let y'all go here. Like and subscribe. It would help a lot. I appreciate it. I know I hate people say that when I watch videos, but I could use the help. But anyway, I appreciate everything. If I find something else, I'll pass it along to you. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go to the next one. Talk to y'all later. Bye.